Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a Punisher Euro Hits 3 of 7. This is issue number 66, by the way, by Marvel Comics. So without further ado, just let's dive in. All right, it's been, created. Writers are Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning, and Doogie Braithwaite is the penciler. Al Williamson is the inker. So, okay, we go to Germany because it's the Schwarzberg Hunting Lodge. And it seems that these Germans are not very happy because, something is disrupting their plans. And that someone is none other than this guy. He calls himself the Bear. Comrades, the bear is coming in from frozen woods. Let us retire in at fireside and celebrate this great event. When I see guys like this, I always chuckle a little bit. I don't know, it's just these are so stereotypical, but I just like it. Anyway, so he says that he is, after all his deeds, he likes to talk, by the way. And so this German says, they say, hey, what is what you want? You Germans are so precise and to the point. So, I endeavor to be likewise. For years, my smuggling network in Romania has lined the pockets of this established with the profits. Without me, the black market of the Eastern Bloc would be a closed book to your German organization. And they say, uncuffed peasant. And so basically, he says that the times are at an end, and he wants to retire. And he says, I'm sure my years of lawyer service will not go unrewarded. You owe me. And the bad rock, the leaper, is here, freezing, listen to what everything is saying, and he reports back to Snakebite, because it seems that the Germans are their target, because there is some kind of hit list, and they are interfering with the stuff, etc. But then the beer is coming in, interrupting their plans. And so Snakebite says, who the fuck is the beer? And but the beer is not happy. So because he is a little bit been let down. So this German guy says, please remain calm. You don't know the full picture. Our situation is more complicated than you think. We are deeply involved in delicate international negotiations. So this guy says, negotiations that will untie the national organizations into one European world, a super criminal superpower. And then the other guy says, think about it. No more internecine. I'm not sure how you say that. Bickering, just business can be an international scale, especially now that the American cartel is with us 100%. So, and then he, is being triggered because hears the sound of the Americans. And so basically, this guy says, hey, you need to come down, and your demands doesn't make any sense. So the beer here, let's call him the beer. And he says, Americans, you would file our business with foreign capitalist gangsters? I work long and hard for our partnership, and I won't become a puppet for Yankee opportunists. So he says, hey, you arrogant fool, you do what we say. And then he says something stupid, and then he says, Jürgen, you're fired. Stupid puns, I love it. Anyway, so this guy has been throwing outside, and he says, hey, please don't kill me. I can be a werf. I have power. I do a lot of stuff. And then the bear doesn't care at all, and he just, leave him, throws him down or let his buddy go. And he says, oh, how the mighty has fallen. More puns. And then, so the other ones, comrade leader, we heard the screams. Are you a little chilly? So I threw something on the fire. Klaus has dropped out from the scene. More puns. And I am full command. Now let's see the Yankees try to bait the beer. I love his stupid humor. Anyway, so Snakebite is reporting back to the Kingpin about what happened. And he asked to the Kingpin, with the death of our target and the cuckoo, probably that's their names, I guess, our mission here is void. How does this affect the big picture? So Kingpin says, leave that to me. We repair the German operation after the deal has been completed. Is the bear wise to you? Negative. He has no idea where we are, but we're not going far into this blizzard. And then And then when the weather clears, kill him. But then the mission is intercepted by the bear. Not sure how, but yeah, he's on top of things. So there's a lot of things moving that I like. And then guess who comes? The Punisher and the woman that he rescued. So Punisher asks here at the counter, says, hey, we are meeting here with an old friend. And then Bear comes, hey, my American friends, we've been expecting you. May I extend my welcome to you? I'm the manager of the Schwarzberg Lodge. You are Klaus Baumer, says the Punisher. Herr Baumer is no longer with us. I had to let him go. But have no concern. The full hospitality of the lodge is yours. Would you care to join me for lunch? This is good. And the Punisher and this woman, you notice that there's something off. So Punisher suggests that they are, play along, and he contacts Micro, and about, the targets on the list. And later, even Punisher says, see something weird outside, hunting dogs and guys with automatic shotgun. So they are eating here with the bear, and they play along nicely. And but the bear makes those suggestions like, no one knows how long one must track until one's prey reveals itself. And Punisher says, I agree. An unrewarding search can be frustrating. So the woman says, when we booked her Baumer, said game was plentiful in these parts. It's a pity it's not here to guide us. True. But the hunter must be prepared for disappointment, even in defeat. For indeed he must underestimated his prey, believing it to be an easy kill. One must always remember when cornered, the bear is at its most dangerous. And Punisher, has no clue what this guy is talking about. So he says, Baumer never mentioned any bears. So can we talk to the assistant? So the bear loses his patience and he says, you know full well that we can talk. You can talk to them. Enough of this facade American lackey. The bear has been waiting for you and knows your tricks. The hunter now has become the hunted. So basically he says, now we're going to play a game and you are, I set my best man and you need to run for your life. And that's exactly what the Punisher is doing. Well, this guy is smiling and he says, will be over quickly. Punisher says, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but the threat is real. And now Sinclair and I obviously walked in the middle of something. But he says that he's been hunted in the jungle before. Nothing changes. It's just colder. The heat of the chase is the same. Well, exactly. So, as the hunt goes on, Punisher just killed the dogs and this guy's crying, oh, he killed them. And then, I don't know, shoots the other guy, breaks the other one's neck. And Punisher comes from, this is so cool. This reminds me of, Rambo or even Predator, with Schwarzenegger, coming from, it's just great. It's just all great stuff. This is what we want to see in comic books, cool, mature, action, good writing, good art, tight. It's just fun. And so he gets the confirmation that there is a kill, and he wants to then kill the girl, and but then an explosion happens, and he says, "Hey, what's going on?" So we have Snakebite here, and he shoots at the bear, and he also recognizes the girl because he had her in custody before, and he says to the girl, "Surprise, surprise, Missy, we meet again. You like the proverbial bad penny." Still, if what Laughing Boy is true, we don't have to worry about your boyfriend anymore. Mr. Fist doesn't like loose ends. So he planted a bomb, but the bear guy has a Kevlar, and he says, hey, I'm going to escape through all these tunnels because he is knowing this, hotel very well. But, surprise, surprise, the Punisher is here. And he says, Hunter, hunted. Funny how the roles are so easily reversed. You gave me a sporting chance. I took it. And the bear is talking to himself again that he is, the most dangerous person in the room because the bear is dangerous when he's cornered in his own lair and stuff like that. So the woman says, hey, Frank does a bump, and so he's getting distracted. And there's a cool fight again. I like that, there is good written story. It's exciting. Then the Punisher comes getting hunted, so he comes back, and there's a little bit of quiet time, and then the action picks up again. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And he says, "I butcher you like a hog, and now you dog, you choke on the steam from your own guts." Where, guys, where do you ever read this line again in modern comics? Never. Nobody. Never. 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 This is why I like a '90s comic, right? This unfiltered insults, fantastic. But then Punisher had enough, so he grabs his arm and beats him. But the bear is way too strong and wants to break his ribs. Yeah. And hear that noise? You're snapping like a twig. We see this noises. And Punisher's about to black out, but he says, "I got only one chance." And then he does this, breaking the nose of the bear, and he kicks him into a bear trap. You can say that it's also a pun, but that's different. The bear ends in a bear trap. This is great. So the woman screams, "The bomb, Frank, the bomb." So he looks at the bomb, and he says, "For God's sake, get rid of it." Snakebite was here. He planted it, and Punisher throws it out of the window just in time. And look at this, man. This looks great. With the colors and the negative lighting. And it's just, oh, man. Is that how you say it, negative lighting? I'm not sure. But it looks cool. So the woman says, "Hey, he said he worked for Fisk." "I know Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin," says the Punisher. But then the woman says, "No, you don't understand. Wilson Fisk is the main backer of the Channel Project. He is my boss." More layers. I like it. And we have also a pin-up here. Pretty cool. Guys, this is fantastic. Just 4 issues to go of this Eurohit the storyline. This is great. Like I said, I just like it a lot. And we're gonna do this one next. Well, not tomorrow, but soon. Guys, let me know what you think about it. Again, it's great stuff. Leave a like, leave a comment, share, subscribe, and all the jazz. See you next time. Bye-bye.